So the movie theater was established in 1949. So it's been around for quite a while. The first person to own the movie theater was LeRae Alexander, and that's Karen Slavin's dad. I think it's important to have a theater in a small town because it's able to provide a sense of entertainment, which is important, and in small towns there's not a lot of that. And also it provides a place for people to go on dates, and I started working here when I was 15, so it allows to give the kids a job opportunity.
I go to the movies because it's just something to do, and it's really fun to go with friends, and it's just something to get out of the house.
So the busiest time when we get the most people is usually from 6:45 to 7, but if it's not during the concessions time, which is from 6:30 to 7 before the movie starts, and you're staying through the movie, it usually hits around 8 or 8:15, and usually a bunch of people come in to get popcorn. So the system for premieres is we have extra people working, and then we have specific tickets we hand out, and with those tickets, so we rip them in half, and one goes in a bucket and you keep the other one. And we have bouncers down in the bottom who make sure you're seated where you're supposed to be and no one's saving too many seats. And then it's just a regular movie where you come to the line. Usually we tell you to go sit down first, and then you come up to concessions. You get your concessions, whatever you want, and then you can go sit back down. And then before we start the movie, we'll take the tickets that you put in the bucket, and we'll go down and we will pick out different tickets and give out prizes. So we try to premiere almost every Marvel movie because, again, those are really popular. And we're premiering Jurassic World tonight. But if it's just a movie that everyone's excited for, we try to premiere those.
I think it's important to see a movie on opening night because it extends your experience. I think that going to the movie theaters, other than streaming on a laptop, you have a bigger screen. You get to focus on a lot more stuff on the screen. And it just makes the intense moments seem more intense, and you get to share the excitement with a bunch of other people who are also wanting to see the movie. And also you can share the moments with your friends, or if you guys are both wanting to watch the movie, then you can obviously talk about different scenes and things that are happening, especially if you know details of movies before, if it's a series.
My favorite premiere was probably either Spider-Man Homecoming, which came out on the 4th of July, if I remember correctly. And so a lot of my friends were here, and I love the 4th of July. It's my favorite holiday, and then it's Spider-Man, so it's pretty good. And so all my friends were here and made some good memories. Or the second Quiet Place we premiered, and it was on the night of my graduation. And so most of my graduating class was here, and we all got to come make good memories.
The best experience I had was going to an opening night for Spider-Man No Way Home, because there were just so many people that were so passionate in watching the movie because they were cheering, and then there were just a bunch of moments that they didn't expect.
So we work with big film corporations, so we get the movies from them, and so we have to usually have a set amount of time we have them. So sometimes it's a bit difficult because they want us to keep it for 3 weeks or longer. And as a smaller theater, that's hard because we don't have enough people coming by the 3rd week, and so we're losing money and they're losing money. And so we have to try and work that through with them, and for the most part they're really helpful, but sometimes we have to keep them for 3 weeks. And then the movies will, the companies will set the price for the movie for the tickets, and usually we make only about 50 cents each off of those tickets, while they make about 75. Something that could be improved at the theater is the heating system. I'm always cold here, so bring a blanket for sure.
The only things that I don't like about it are the seating arrangements with it being squeaky and uncomfortable. I don't necessarily like it when people cheer too much. I don't know, it's just something very cringy.
Some positive things about working at the theater and to like about it. So if you work here, you actually get into movies free, which is pretty cool. But I like the popcorn. I think we make really good popcorn. Whenever I go out of town, it's just not as good. And we also have very good soda because it's an older machine. But again, the atmosphere is just really it's really calming and fun, and it just is I don't know, I always been put in a good mood when I'm here. I have a lot of memories here, but one of my favorites is, so Ann Hawkins is the owner, and so you come to work and you do everything, you set everything up, but once you're done, she'll just talk to you and She's a very cool person, and you can talk to her about literally anything, and she just makes it such a good time to work here. So I started working here when I was 15, so it was one of the only places that was hiring, but I've worked here since, and I'm 19 now. And I like to work here just because it's a very fun environment, and it's a pretty easy job, and she's very flexible and willing to work with you.